Yashiro Chikama is a character that embodies simplicity and complexity. Yashiro is a character who appears as early into the series as Volume 1 with seemingly no purpose except for comedic relief. However, as the chapters begin piling up, Yashiro begins telling our characters that she's not actually human, and that she's an alien. Initially, this whole concept wasn't taken all that serious, mainly being due to Yashiro's character as a whole, but as the story develops, that concept begins becoming almost impossible to write off as not true. We see Yashiro do many things which average people cannot do: floating, teleporting, mind reading, spatial awareness, body reformation, and the list probably goes on, to be honest. But this isn't where the limitations of Yashiro end. Her role is much more significant than only being the odd one out. In Volume 8, Chapter 1 on page 39, Yashiro begins dumping a lot of crucial lore necessary to connect the later bits of the story. She states that no matter the reality, Shimamura and Adachi are always destined to meet. This is a very piece of crucial lore because we backtrack to Volume 7, Chapter 1, if they hadn't met on the gym's second floor, we see that they still end up meeting in their later years despite not meeting in high school, this being proof that Yashiro is not lying. By fate, Adachi and Shimamura will always meet regardless of the year, time, or place. For the most part, that is true. But how did this all connect back to Yashiro? In the anime special novels, aka BDs or Blu-ray discs, focus on BD4 for a little bit, we learn that Yashiro made a promise with Shimamura from a different timeline. A promise proposed by Shimamura. If she doesn't manage to find Adachi, will Yashiro help her out? That is the start of it all. If for some reason Adachi and Shimamura, whatever the circumstances are, do not meet in whatever timeline they are in, Yashiro will intervene in the system. Although this is a pretty rare instance since Adachi and Shimamura are fated to meet, there are also times where Yashiro just steps in and assists anyways just to be sure. These tasks are nowhere near easy. For example, when we see Yashiro and Chito, their journey was not short at all. Yashiro stayed with Chito for a couple of years before they even ended up finding Shimamura. Yashiro is a character who gets gradual yet extreme character development throughout the series, and I believe that it's handled magnificently. It's really nice to see that they gave her a purpose that actually fits this story and actually illuminates her as a character that holds significance to this story as opposed to someone who is just there for comedic relief. Now, I had a couple more things I wanted to talk about regarding Yashiro Chikama, but I'm going to have to cut this video short as I also have other things I need to work on. I pretty much got everything big out of the way regarding Yashiro Chikama, which is why I feel like ending it here will also be a very safe point to do so. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. I might make a video on Tatami next, or maybe something relating to Volume 12, but that's all I have to say. Once again, thank you everyone who has been supporting this channel, thank you everyone who has made it this far, and I will see you soon.